Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I start today's session, thanks everyone. Thanks one and all. We recently crossed 10,000 subscribers and we are fast moving towards the next milestone, 15,000 subscribers, let's say. So thanks everyone guys. Thanks one and all. So today's session, I would like to cover, few of my a few of performance engineers ping me on WhatsApp and asked about Grafana tool, guys. Okay, so to make a short session on Grafana, right? So I'd like to cover what is Grafana and uh, w- you know and what role does it play in performance testing, right? Particularly with JMeter, guys. So Grafana, InfluxDB, Grafana, Telegraph, these are all combination tools for monitoring and analysis along with JMeter. So as you know, like when you are running a test in non-GM mode, so basically we cannot run a test in GUI mode with JMeter. So if you want to monitor the live results, right? The test results. So InfluxDB, Grafana, Telegraph is one combination and Stack is another combination. Okay. And let us discuss, let me explain like what is InfluxDB, what is Grafana, what is Telegraph in this session. And I would like to cover Grafana, how to install Grafana and, how to log into Grafana on our machine, right? On our machine or any other remote machine. So first of all, this is, I'd like to, reiterate. So when you are running JMeter test in non-GM mode, so if you want to live monitor the test results, we can integrate JMeter with open source tools like InfluxDB, Grafana, and Telegraph Stack or Elasticsearch Stack. Now there is a catch here. So InfluxDB, Grafana. So which one is best? Or like so if someone asks like which option is the best one, so I would like to say that Elasticsearch Stack is the best option. So we'll discuss why and and all later on in some other session, right? Now in this session, let us focus on this InfluxDB, Grafana, Telegraph, and I would like to cover Grafana first of all, because I got a query to show how to install or how to set up Grafana on our machine or any remote machine, and how to visualize the data, right? Now, and InfluxDB will have a separate, I believe we already have a separate session on this InfluxDB on my YouTube channel. InfluxDB, as you know, it is a high performance time series database. When it says time series database, what is the meaning of time series database is the data will be stored along with the timestamp, along with its timestamp. So, and it is a high performance time series database. There are many other time series databases, right? So, however, InfluxDB is a high performance time series database, very popular one too. To design to handle high write and query loads, right? And now there are a lot of other applications or a lot of other areas where this InfluxDB will be used. For example, DevOps monitoring, application metrics, IoT sensor data, and real-time analytics, it seems. However, we are going to use InfluxDB in our case to store the JMeter test results. Okay. And if you want to store JMeter test results, why not a normal database like MySQL or Oracle is? Or what is the specialty or what makes InfluxDB a choice, preferred choice here is the data will be stored along with the timestamps. That is the specialty, or that is the beauty of this InfluxDB database. All right. Now, once you store this data in the database, so we need to visualize that data, right? So let's say you want to monitor the client side metrics like average response time, hits per second, throughput, or else you want to monitor some server side metrics. So that is where Grafana comes into picture. And what is Grafana? Grafana is an open source metric analytics and visualization suite, and it is most commonly used for visualizing the time series data, right? And here we are going to visualize the data that is stored in InfluxDB with the help of Grafana dashboards. Okay, so I have a separate video on InfluxDB, so please check the description part of this video. I'll provide the link for that in the description part of this video. Now let me quickly jump on to Grafana downloading, how to download Grafana and install it. Just Google search for Grafana download. Go to grafana.com website. And here you go, guys. So this is the latest version of Grafana. As you can see here, 10.4.2 is the latest version of Grafana. And now, like you can choose your operating system, on which operating system you want to set up this Grafana tool. So this is a Windows box, Windows 11 Pro. That's why I selected Windows, and you choose your operating system as per your requirement. And now you can either download the installer or download the zip file. Anything is fine. Difference is like, if you download a zip file, obviously you need to extract it. But if you download the installer, you need not extract it again separately, right? So anything is fine. It's your choice depending on your network speed. I'm directly downloading the installer file because I believe I'm on a good connection. So while the download is in progress, guys, uh, we are going to start our new performance testing batch next week. So subscribe and turn on all notifications on my YouTube channel. And one more important thing, guys, we recently started Insta page. So please follow our Insta page. Yeah. So we had very recently started an Instagram page, and we are close to 500 followers. So please follow us, because we are sharing a lot of openings on this new batch updates, and particularly referral job openings, and collected from various sources from Naukri, LinkedIn, referral openings through my friends, etc., right? Through my network, etc. You can see here, like we're continuously updating with a lot of referral openings over here, a lot of referral openings collected from LinkedIn, and new batch updates, etc. Okay. So MGMITTraining is my, like Insta page. Okay. So I think the download is completed. Yes. All right. Now the download is completed. Please wait a moment, guys, till this is completed. It's about to be completed. Once it is completed, you'll get a folder icon. And MSI stands for MSI stands for Microsoft installer. So, you can directly run that installer file to install Grafana on your system. All right, now the downloading is done. Yeah, now you can see that the folder icon, and now click on show in folder, go to that folder. So let me quickly move it to, some other drive on my machine. It should not take much time. All right, now it's done. The file size is 166 MB. Now let me quickly run this installer file. So click on more info and click on run anyway, select run anyway. Make sure, by the way, like check your RAM configuration, guys. If anyone is having 4 GB RAM, so you may need to upgrade it, because Grafana, JMeter, all these open source tools, they consume a lot of memory. So if it is, you can see here, with Windows 11 already, like you can see here only 6 GB is available out of 16 GB on my machine, right? I'm just running couple of Chrome tabs. That's it, Chrome tabs, and like I'm running this Grafana now installation now. And now you can see, like, only 6 GB is available. So if anyone is having, like 4 GB, please upgrade so that you will get, good performance on your system, right? And Zoom meeting, I'm running just, Chrome browser and Zoom meeting. That's it, but still you can see that already 10 GB of approximate, 9 GB of memory is already occupied. All right. Now, let us go to the installation. So welcome to the Grafana Enterprise Setup Wizard. Click next, accept the terms and conditions, license agreement, and click next over here, and click install. So it will take some time, 5 to 10 minutes based on your system configuration. So if required, I'll pause the recording so that, the recording will not be lengthy. You'll get a notification saying we want to allow this program to make changes to your system. Say yes, and it is validating the installation. Yes, installation is in progress. Grafana installation is in progress. Should not take much time. Seems like it is almost completed. Let's wait for a minute. Meanwhile, let me quickly show you. So we are running classroom training in Amirpet and Madhapur. So meanwhile, let me quickly show you our Amirpet classroom. Yes, this is our Amirpet classroom, guys. AC classroom. So the reason is like, how the temperatures are nowadays. That's the reason I'm mentioning here. And this is our Madhapur classroom in Madhapur Training Center Conference Hall in Jain Sadhguru Images Capital Park, Madhapur. And if anyone, few visited Rameswaram Cave, Rameswaram Cave was opened adjacent to this Jain Sadhguru Images Capital Park building. So it's a, most of the offices are corporate offices in that building, in that particular premises. And we are located there in that Jain Sadhguru Images Capital Park. And we started recently, like particularly for working employees, so that, and the timings are 9 to 10 a.m. So that, those who are already working in manual testing or ETL testing or, automation, and if anyone want to switch to performance, they can attend the sessions in the morning time, and from 9 to 10 or 8:30 to 10. And, like we are starting 8:30, couple of days, whenever we have some any doubt clarification session, additional sessions, etc. So they can attend, they are attending the training from 8:30 to 10 or 9 to 10, and they are moving to their office from 10 o'clock. So that, their work schedule will not be disturbed. All right. So please save my WhatsApp number, guys, if you have any requirement, or if you or any of your friends have any performance testing requirement. And we are also starting automation testing training from next week. So please refer, any of your friends or relatives who are looking for, training and placement. We are providing manual testing, automation, performance testing. In automation testing, right now we are covering Selenium with Java, and performance testing we are covering LoadRunner and JMeter, Splunk, Dynatrace, based on the requirement. So please do follow our Instagram page, and please refer any friends and relatives for, to someone, who is looking for training and placement. Okay. Now let me go to, yeah. Now the Grafana installation is done, guys. Wonderful. Click on finish button. Now Grafana installation is done. You need to start the server, and you need to access, access the Grafana URL. Okay. Of course, you need to start the server. Let me quickly show you that. Let me show the URL, guys, by the way. Okay. So we'll hold on, guys. So 3000 is the default port number of Grafana. You may not get the page because we haven't started Grafana. Oh, wonderful. So maybe, this is the new version, latest version. So I think we need not, start it explicitly. 1 second, guys. But, but you can check, always check that, programs and features, add or remove programs. Please give me a moment, guys. I want to cover something. Okay. I just want to check something. Yeah. You can see here, Grafana, by default, the startup type is automatic. That's why you can see that, it started automatically, and you can see the status as running. So if you see the status as running, you need not start it explicitly. However, I would like to make it, the startup type as manual, because, like when it is automatic, every time you start your machine, it will be running, right? I don't want that to happen, because, I will not use Grafana every time I start my machine. So I am changing the startup type as manual. Otherwise, it will be every time it will be starting, and it will be consuming a lot of CPU and memory unnecessarily, right? So that's the reason I changed the startup type to manual. And this is services window, guys. As you can see here, this is services window, and you also have option to stop the service, pass the service, or restart the service, as you can see here. Okay. So open services window, how to, let me show you one more time, like how to reach out there. So type services in Windows search box, and select any of those services, and type letter G. So there, thereby you will see all the programs, or, all the services that start with the letter G. And you can see here, like, Grafana is running currently. Just give me a moment, guys. All right, guys. Now this is Grafana welcome page, or Grafana home page. Now the default credentials are admin. enter those, and it will ask for updating the password. It will prompt you to set new password. So however, I'll keep the password as it is. So better to keep the password as it is. I am giving the same password, default password as admin, and click on submit. Right. And now this is how Grafana looks like, right? There will be some minor, UI changes from version to version, but this is how Grafana looks like. Okay, once you log into Grafana, so what is the data source? If you want to, so for instance, data source means from where we are getting the data. And if you want to create a dashboard, this is the link that to create a dashboard. And if you want to add data sources, yes, here is the link. And there are some couple of tutorials available. And if you are already having some dashboards, you can click on dashboards and see. You can see over there. Of course, there are no dashboards because this is a fresh installation on of Grafana on my machine on new laptop, right? And these are the important tasks. Basically, if any point of time, if you want to, suppose if you are in the dashboards page, or if you are in collections, if you want to go to the home page, you can click on this home button, or else you can click on that Grafana icon. Please remember this Grafana logo. And these are the different data sources that Grafana supports. It can input, it can fetch the data from any of these. There are a lot of data sources, right? Wonderful, right? So there are, seems like there are hundreds of data sources that Grafana supports. All right. So this is about Grafana installation, guys. As simple as that. So we just downloaded the installer file and ran the installer file. And remember, like, this is the default port number of Grafana. 3000 is the default port number of Grafana. And localhost, that it refers to our local machine. So this, please remember, this is the URL. Okay. So this is all. This is Grafana introduction, guys. Of course. So, and in the next session, we'll come up with how to create Grafana dashboards and how to integrate JMeter with InfluxDB and Grafana. Thanks for watching till now, guys. And if you like our efforts, click a like on the video, and click a like to the video, and turn on all notifications, guys. Please save my WhatsApp number so that you will get updates on the new batches and free demo sessions. I'm going to upload this as a public video on my YouTube channel, and I will also share it in the WhatsApp groups, my WhatsApp groups, by the way. So please save my WhatsApp number, and we have you can join our WhatsApp channel. So I'll share the link I'll share the link of my WhatsApp channel in the description part of this video. Please join our WhatsApp channel, guys. Okay. So in the next session, we will come up with JMeter integration with InfluxDB, Grafana, and Telegraph if possible. All right. This is Pawan from MGMITtraining signing off. Thank you. Bye bye. So before I leave, or before I sign off, let me quickly show you my Google page, guys. So you can reach out my Google page anytime. So here is my Google page. So which is having around 100 reviews, 95 reviews, Google reviews. And this, you can see the pics of our Amirpet classroom and Madhapur classroom somewhere. Okay. So I think, let me show you on my Insta page, guys. So we are preferring to provide offline training. So, and the success ratio is very high in offline training rather than online training, guys. So please do refer any friends or relatives if anyone is looking to switch to IT, and particularly into performance testing, which is low code and no code, and low code or no code and high package IT career. By the way, performance testing openings are like never before, ever after, guys. So you can see here, these are the openings for 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus years experience. You can see how many. This is the recent email, guys, that I got today. I just saw this email and resumed the video recording. So you can see here how many openings are there for performance testing currently, right? And you will get. This is Naukri. These are the openings only in Naukri for today, guys. You know that in LinkedIn there will be like 4x to 5x of these openings. 4 to 5 times of the Naukri openings you will get through LinkedIn. Thank you, guys. Thanks once again. And stay tuned to my YouTube channel, and have a nice day, guys.